Welcome, Capricorn. This is Eleanor with Peaches by Starlight Tarot here with your October 2022 tarot reading. Your overall energy for the month, you have courage and you have time lapses, which is a kind of unique energy. This is talking about high quality sleep. It's going to be paramount this month. And so however you have to move things around to create space and time for REM sleep, do so, because so much is coming in for you in the form of dreams. It's likely that you can face and address fears in this kind of like safe, almost simulation or classroom-like setting instead of a more visceral and concrete way. Although I really do see a lot of that here in your cards. You might be able to do a lot of strategizing or visualizing, but you have to be able to be honest about what your dreams are telling you. Because I don't think you're going to need an outside interpreter either. It's just the courage to be honest and transparent with yourself, knowing what they're trying to tell you. I feel like you're the only authority in your life right now, and they're advising you to put all of your trust into yourself at this time and not to be, well, what do you think it means? Like, you know what it means is what they're saying. So for the good stuff coming in, you have the Death, the Three of Wands, and the King of Cups. And so the Three of Wands does suggest something that you've worked hard for, finally feeling rewarding in some way. But it's also one of my liminal moment cards. And so with the Death card, it is unquestioningly a portal of some kind. I see a beautiful rebirth actually, and it's set to put you in such a strong place with your emotional and mental health. But if you have the courage to keep moving forward instead of getting hung up in that brief moment of unknown. Like, remember that Alanis Morissette lyric? It's like, the moment I let go of it was the moment I got more than I could handle. And that's what I see. The willingness to let go is the only thing you need to receive the gift. So like, there's no lengthy, drawn out transitional phase. With time lapses, they're saying it's instant because of having the will and the fortitude to go through it, even if it were long, because you know it's going to be worth it and because you trust. You nourish that with your emotional self-containedness. And it sounds contradictory, but it's what allows you to be vulnerable and to receive love. Like, if someone's too afraid to lower the drawbridge to risk something flowing out, nothing can get in either. But you're doing it, and love comes in because of it. And so, like the story, you know that little girl with the plastic pearl necklace, and the dad brings her a real string of pearls, but first he asks her to give up the fake ones. And I think in the story she might say no, but if you say yes, the real pearls are yours. So for the tough stuff, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Star, and the Hermit. It does look a little lean financially. Your good stuff, this all looks like love, and your challenges might happen in your resource sector. I do see a need to be like plucky, or whatever the word is, because you might be left to your own devices to see yourself through. And you'll be your own best hope. But like I said here at the beginning, you're the authority right now, and the only person you can trust is yourself. Then again, that works out because you're the only one that you can control, right? So you might as well trust you since you're in control of you. It's difficult to trust someone that you can't control, and you're not supposed to, control others. So anyway, rambling. The Star is a card of hope and profound healing, but like the actual stars, it comes out in the dark stretch of the cycle, the day-night cycle, right? So it does have a nighttime feel. And I wonder if you're really sensitive to the days getting shorter already. Like, that's the seasonal affective disorder could be setting in real soon if you have that. I can also see a little bit of isolation at some point, and it might be you get like maybe a minor illness or a cold or something, and you have to avoid people for a few days, or it could have more to do with money, like some trip or event or gathering that you don't have the funding for, and so you decide not to go rather than to go into debt over it or something, or like let someone else pay your way and then you feel like obligated to them. But I feel like there's something that you want more than this short-term thing. It's like a bigger wish that's worth it to you to miss out on this one thing in order to save for that. And finally, since you do potentially have a new relationship coming in, it could be that little stretch of singleness before it's official. Being brave enough to face the potential of that rather than string the last one along. You know what I'm saying? Like waiting till that relationship is solid and then breaking up with the person. That's not cool. Kind of like Clerks, the first Clerks movie, and Dante. Anyway, for your advice, you have the Two of Swords, the Fool, Queen of Swords. So they're asking you to do a little bit of critical thinking here and to do the math. They're saying that if you put emotions, fears, philosophy, dreams, hopes, traumas, all of that aside, and just do a simple cost-benefit analysis or a pro-con list, you'll see that the cost of staying in the old energy, whatever that means for you, whether it's talking about a job or a relationship, or it could mean a lot of things, but whatever it is, staying stagnant while something becomes old and constrictive and rigid, it's going to cost more than the initial sacrifice that has almost an immediate return. They're saying that the cost of succumbing to fear might be actually pretty high. So this is a very calculated risk, to the point where it's hardly a risk at all. The Queen of Swords knows exactly what she's doing and what she's working with, as do you. And the final thing, this is a weirdly specific thing, but if it's not adding up, if you're trying to do this cost-benefit analysis and it's not adding up, they're saying to walk away and to sleep on it. Like literally just go to bed and wait till the next day or the next 2 days. And for a few of you, that missing factor, it could actually come in a dream. And if it's not actually in a dream, have you ever had that where you just wake up and the first thought, it's not even your first thought, it's just like in your consciousness when you come to, but it's the answer that you needed. It's just there waiting for you when you regain consciousness. So it's something like that happening for you in October. So if that helps at all, let me know by hitting that like button, and I will talk to you in November. Thank you.